village schools. So that's 2, and then it's got 3 over here, so we can walk down this ramp. Sorry. She said this would open it. She can find the guy right in the bed. So this is the Burton House. Oh, there's the flowers. Oh, this is neat. This is neat. What this is. Here's Ryan.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture of this? Does that have video? I mean, audio? Can you tell us some history on this?
Yeah, well, this isn't actually the place that or the area of the village that I'm at. There's just not a lot of volunteers today and not a lot of visitors. I'm just looking for
It's the old stove here.
This would be the hottest place to be in summer.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, it already kind of feels hot in this room.
But this would be the best place to be during the winter.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Yeah, that's neat. It's got the steps so you can sure not sit on it.
Probably what will they use to work on it and whatnot.
I bet those don't even exist anymore.
What's that, Josh?
These canals. From 1825 to 1913. These were the canals that were
Yeah.
working.
Here,
And this one
drinking water.
right here in my pocket.
You need to say something for your meeting.
Okay.
All right, Josh, we're going over here next door to the Murphy's lodging house.
Okay, my dad.
It's like a nice, comfortable house.
Mm-hmm.
I think I lost my headband somewhere.
Yep. And your hat.
Okay, it's in my hand. Thank you.
a cheap deal.
$5 a week.
I'll take that.
No smoking, no pipers or no boots in the beds.
Heck, at that price, you can afford to make this your permanent residence.
If you use the pot, you clean the pot.
Oh, darn.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says.
This air feels good.
And the sheets are changed once a week.
Still, at that price, you can afford to make this your permanent residence.
Squeezing part of it.
Okay. Spinner toy shop. Okay.
Is it open?
No, there's a grate on it. But that's what I'll do.
Oh yeah, it's Barrymore Funeral Parlor, Village Mercantile.
Where's the funeral parlor?
Barrymore Funeral Parlor says.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
The little leather.
You gonna open it for us?
Well, if you want to stop into the toy shop.
We're going back to the toy shop.
Oh, yeah, come there.
Not easy to go in. Because we have to.
Thank you.
Nice.
Does it go over to the next side or no? Can you go through the little thing through this entrance?
No,
Okay.
no, these are separate businesses.
Okay. Where's the banjo player?
See, a fun toy that we have here, once these animation, this phoneticoscope, if you hold the handle here and you look through the slits, so you may need to crouch and see when it spins, you should see the animation if you want to give it a try.
Oh, that is so cool.
I wonder if the camera could capture that.
I think someone has
Really?
tried to capture before. You just need to point the camera through here and it should be able to see.
I'll let her look first and then I'll try it.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and spin.
Too many times trying to play the church band.
So if you look down through these slits, you have to look through here, and let me spin it for you.
I guess I didn't have enough skill.
Ah, so cool. The mouths are moving.
It's fun, isn't it? This is my favorite, one of my favorite things in the shop.
We have to get the camera in the slot. No.
So it might be able to see it if you crouch it down, because it just needs to look through here.
Like right there?
Yes. And let me
Again.
spin it.
Yep, it does. It's cool.
That is so cool.
Now will you be able to open the next couple buildings so we can see them?
Maybe.
Is that just that thing spinning?
Yeah. Where if you put your, do you want to show 'em?
Yes. So if you hold the spinning wheel over here, if you look through the slits
Okay.
and then spin it,
They blink.
it's an animation.
That's
Very
cool.
fun.
That's very cool.
It's the first of its kind.
Back in that time, yeah. In little flip books and stuff.
Thanks to photo flip books. Very exciting while we're moving picture toys. We also have,
Classic pinball.
What?
in the toy shop, we also sell leisure games, like long games and sports as well. So if you're looking to pick up any sports things, this
Yeah, I
is
see a baseball right here.
where to do it.
And then they even got the old-fashioned, what we refer to now as cornhole.
Yes, Fab Bag. It was recently patented about 10 years ago.
Was it?
So Fab Bag and Farley to the most common names for it, but some regional names like cornhole are starting to pop up. And we have this too. This is a basketball. The sport was just recently invented to be able to play sports indoors during the colder months. So this is an exciting new game that has been so far very popular. But a little warm to play
Yeah,
on a day like today.
but it would be fun. It'd be fun.
Yes.
And over there they have bowling.
Yard bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Mancala. I don't know what that one is.
What's that?
That one.
That one is Shut the Box.
It's what?
Shut the box.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, I remember that.
So it's a fun game that combines your math skills and your luck. And so how it's done is you roll the dice. So here I rolled a 6. So I could flip over the 6, or I could do 4 and 2, or I could even do 3, 2, and 1. Any combination as long as it totals to what I roll. And then I keep rolling until I run out of moves that I can pick. And then at that point I count all the numbers that are still down, add those together, that's my final score. And so then the next person would go. So the goal of the game is to get the lowest score out of everyone else.
And shut the box.
Yes. Yeah, ideally you would like to have 0 points, because in that way you shut the box. You've got everything flipped over.
That's it.
This is a fun one.
My brother literally has one that's a box. And it's got the things inside the box.
Really?
Once you reach it, you have to close the box.
That's Joey. Okay, let's
Joey.
Okay.
It's harder than it looks.
It's awesome.
Kyle, you wanna play shut the box?
And what's that one over there, Kelly?
That's the funeral parlor.
Oh, this is the parlor.
She said she was gonna open these.
So she got people over there at the toy shop. They have a casket and everything in here.
Let's head this way, Megan. You want to do the pharmacy? This is the Taylor house. Yep. the way back there.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
We'll ask over here. See this first. I think they made me go check. We're gonna head this way, you guys. Okay?
All right, we'll see you over there. Oh wow, old carriages. Strong carriages. Oh, that firewood.
Firewood.
Oh, I would love to have that firewood.
themselves to take teaspoons in their tea. And we also do have gelatin tablets as well.
Yeah.
So these are nice because you can swallow them and get gelatin and they'll dissolve in your stomach. But they also hold the shape, so you can just pack it with the powder and then pour the powder back out in your tea, and you don't have to worry about grinding it up yourself or not giving yourself the right dosage because it'll have the dosage in there already on it, so you don't have to worry so much.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
And to think at one time they actually had put cocaine in Coca-Cola.
I know.
Yes.
That's insane.
It is.
Or the elixir would be 40% alcohol.
Yes, we do
Yeah.
have some of the patent medicines have up to 40% alcohol. So there's one in the other room that says it's a tooth cream for hardening the gums, and it has 40% alcohol as a preservative, is what it says.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Arsenic complexion wafers?
Yes, so women will eat the arsenic complexion wafers to make their skin lighter and more white. So for us, the beauty standard is to be as pale as possible with just a little bit of contrast with lip and cheek rouge. So women will actually eat arsenic to make their skin lighter, which it does, but it also will end up poisoning you over time.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So this makes the pills. So we'll start with something that looks sort of like a snake, like a little snake of, and it has to be more of like a clay texture. This one's dried out, so I can't like roll it down. So you have to add water back to it. But we'll just roll this down and back. And because there's grooves on both sides, it'll roll your little clay snake into the little balls. So then you have your dosage of medicine. And we'll dry to these as solid tablet pills that you can then swallow.
Wow.
And then they made this is cosmetics they made.
Yeah, so this is my line of cosmetics, so I actually made all these.
Oh, very
So
so you're Vivian?
Yes, I am. I'm Vivian Turner, and I'm the apprentice at the pharmacy. So I took it upon myself to make my own cosmetics line because of the things like arsenic complexion wafers and belladonna eye drops that have been advertised to women to achieve this beauty standard. And I wanted to make mine all natural, so my lip and cheek rouges have only beeswax, almond oil, and natural dyes. Now, some of the other ones that you'll encounter with these patent medicines might have lead or mercury or even arsenic in the lip and cheek rouge as well, because that'll help make the pigment darker and last a little bit longer than the natural dyes. It'll have it it'll stay longer on your face. But they're not very safe because your face, your skin will still absorb the mercury and lead and arsenic.
He's ahead of your time.
Yeah. Where is
Here you go,
me?
look at this in here. This is ornaments.
Yes, so these are some of the patent medicines. The Monkey brand black tooth powder is pretty interesting. That one just has some charcoal in it.
Okay.
So it'll help clean and whiten your teeth at the same time.
Huh.
You can just add that tooth powder with some water to your toothbrush and brush your teeth.
Oh, look at the flat iron cone, Megan.
Whoa. That must be how they brush their hair.
Yes. And we do also have curling irons, but they probably look a little bit different than what you're used to. For us, we have to heat up the curling irons in the fire. So we have to put them in the fire, heat them up, and then put it in our hair.
Wow.
There's a fine line between singeing your hair off and curling it, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
My dad does the singeing.
Very cool.
Only he does because we have a wood burner. We heat our house by wood. So when he opens the door and he comes right out and gets them.
Oh,
And burns his
burns his eyebrows.
his hair turns orange, his eyebrows go.
Well, thank you, Vivian.
yes, no problem.
Thank you.
It would be like in a bakery.
Oh God, no.
Well, that'd be cool. 'Cause it's-
Ready? Come on, girlie. That's it. Yes, very. Yes.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. My name is Robert Becker, and I am the baker here for the village. We bake
Josh.
wonderful Josh,
Kelly.
Kelly,
Megan.
And
Megan,
Ryan.
Ryan. Wonderful to meet you guys.
Same here. You have some challah?
Yes, we have baked challah for Shabbat. It is a 6th grade challah.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
Ooh.
Thank you very much.
That does look good.
It
Give me the
does.
star, man.
Yes.
30 cents a loaf. Weighs a trifle more than 3 of our 10 cents loaves. Okay.
That's not bad.
We try to keep the prices adequate for everyone in the village so that everyone can afford the bread. We also pride ourselves in using all real natural ingredients. We have no additives or alteration of any of the breads like some bakers are doing this day. Some people are putting 50% flour with 50% chalk
Hmm.
and 50% flour with 50% sawdust.
Wow.
And we don't do any of that here. The practice was to make the bread whiter, to make the bread cheaper to make, and it would also weigh more. So as you see on the chart here, it would then cost more for some good old chalk bread or some good old sawdust bread, but we do not do that here.
Well, that's good. But it makes me want to have a piece.
Yes.
Especially the confectionery.
Yes.
I was looking at
Thank
the
you.
confections all about one too.
Mhm.
Yes, a lot of the candies I get in from New York,
Ooh.
where I lived and apprenticed with my uncles. My mom and my uncles immigrated into the United States from Austria and settled in New York. And when my mother came here to Ohio, she wasn't happy with the education and the programming here, so she took me to New York and let me live with my uncles and learn the baking trade
Okay.
and also go to school there.
Awesome, awesome.
What's your favorite?
I like everything.
You like everything? You're my favorite type of customer.
So, look at,
These are pretty.
Thank you.
Megan,
Yeah.
when Kiki came over, she brought me some of these. The first time I had them was about 3 weeks ago. I can't, what they're called,
Madeline?
Madeleines, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They're very good.
Did you have them dipped in chocolate?
No, they were not, but they were good.
That's another way to treat yourself.
I see there's some pizzelles.
Yes.
These things?
Yeah, they were very good. They're
That's
very
called a
good.
dog poster.
Yeah, those are the vendors I get a lot of my flour and cocoa from.
Now, are there any shops here where they sell anything to people that are here visiting that
Yes.
you can actually?
Yes, if you go over to the Emporium,
Okay.
they have sandwiches and cookies and candies and all of
Okay.
that. But you have to make sure you ask, did you get your bread today from Mr. Becker?
Okay.
Because then you know it's a reputable, traditional, honest bread, and she's not serving you a sawdust sandwich.
Okay.
Right, we need to get Becker's bread, guys.
Back to
Yeah.
the bread. That's
Better
right.
bread.
Yeah.
Got it.
They don't sell it by the loaf, but they sell slices of it for your sandwich.
Okay. Okay.
So,
This is neat.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Is it hard to be in here and not just like have a malted ball or?
yes, yeah. I actually just lost 50 pounds.
Oh.
Ooh,
So I was a little too sampling, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it caught up with me, so I had to stop the samples.
Well, good for you.
Don't have to worry
Good
about
job.
that. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I can't have the sugar anyway.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying, like, I don't usually eat all the sugar and stuff, but I'm trying now to lose weight.
Yes, it's a journey.
It is.
It
a journey.
is. Okay, are we ready? Thank
You
you,
guys have a
Ms.
wonderful-
Nicole.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.
Enjoy the village. Come back for our October festivals.
Oh,
There's
that's
all kinds
cool.
of events going on in October and again in December.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you,
you.
you too.
Be careful there.
Yep, in your hand.
Big drum, Megan, you doing good?
One leg. There you go. There you go.
My dad's side of the family's last name is King.
Oh, really?
Is it really?
Is it really?
It was Keen, but I don't know if they dropped the Nick, but it was Keens. But I don't think it was spelled that way.
Hello there again.
I just popped over, right?
Yeah, I don't think is there room for all of us in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you coming up, Megan? Are you,
Right here.
you looking through the window?
This is a very modern dress shop.
Okay.
She sells pre-made clothes.
Oh.
We can go and look
Yeah, there you go. Go say that again.
So I'm gonna go put my mask on and go rob the bank.
Let's do it.
Megan, can you get up there?
Oh,
Got it?
should be fine.
Yep.
No,
You guys want to go rob a bank? Let's do it.
Now I wonder if that Emporium he's talking about actually does sell snacks.
I don't know.
It's just, you know what? Yeah, they should have a handicap thing to get down. Yeah.
Yeah, you would
It's a little
think.
better, but even those are
Hey,
big drops.
there's a steep step even right there
Right.
in front of the bank.
Right there, is that a ramp?
Yeah.
Down
Look
there?
at steps. Yep.
Oh,
The other
that's
end.
better.
There's a ramp here.
Yeah, ramp here, but
We'll go.
down. Oh,
All right. You got a gun? Give me all your money. They heard us coming, so they put this cage up so they couldn't rob them.
I made it in this feeling. Oh. I do the exact same thing as Josh.
I think we should go sit under the thing where they're listening to the banjo player. It's out in the open air, we'll get a breeze and no sun. Right? We're in here.
It don't look like it.
No?
Or does that say time? Say open or closed on?
Let me see if I can zoom in and see.
Say church.
It says closed. When I zoomed in with the camera, it says closed. Schmidt House.
The Schmidt House. I live from Schmidt's.
This breeze goes great.
It does.
Okay, gonna go in the Schmidt House.
The Schmidt House. This is a typical 1890s farmhouse. When the family would have come over in the 1840s, they would have built a one-room cabin, which would have been this room. And then as the farm prospered and the family grew, they were able to build an upstairs and build a back room for mom and dad and any babies. And they were able to add a wood cook stove. So this is pretty typical of what one of the farms would have looked like. So feel free to wander, and if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Breeze, I figure it does great.
Oh, it does. It already does.
There's chickens.
Chickens?
Chickens.
Yeah, real ones too. I think we see actually live animals here, but I'm wrong.
The chicken coop out there.
Chickens.
There are real ones out here.
A real life chicken coop.
Yeah, there's a real live chickens out here.
Yeah, I've seen them through the window. Let's get back out. That's pretty cool. Is there a place where you can get
Garden? Where?
Yeah, in there.
Oh, okay. Well, burn pot looks kind of like the one at my house.
Yeah. That's a beautiful white chicken though.
It is. Kind of all that firewood to your left. God, I'd love to have that.
Sitting back there in the corner in the shade.
I don't blame them.
Made out of what did they have in them? I know some of them would use like straw and hay.
This is, oh, somebody sewed it up. This is a straw mattress,
Okay.
and you're welcome to feel it or sit on it if you would like to. And then it has these, oh, let's go back to this. I think it's the foot. So you can see.
So it was straw.
Yeah, and then about every 3 months, they had to take it out into the yard and pull out all of the straw and restuff it.
And yourself.
Because it would get lumpy and bumpy and bubbly.
Uncomfortable.
So.
That was when the straw we saw out back.
Could have been.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit on it too. It feels like.
Hey, go ahead.
Let's see.
What do you think?
I wouldn't be able to sleep on it.
No. No.
Just that. I mean, it's firm.
Yeah.
But if I had that, if I didn't have a choice, this or the floor, this.
Okay.
Most likely.
All right.
Not bad though. Not bad.
And as somebody once said, you know, if that's all you had and you didn't know any better.
Well, much you can do.
There you go.
Yep.
Very true. So. Leather robes. I've never seen that done before.
That is canvas.
Canvas, okay.
It's painted canvas because if you use the canvas, if you had sparks come out of your fireplace or stove, canvas doesn't burn as quickly.
Makes sense. So one house won't catch fire and that stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if you had cotton or wool, it'd burn for sure.
Burn the whole place down.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'm assuming those are the stairs to go up.
Yeah, so when this was originally built, that side would have looked just like this side with a little indent on the fireplace.
Gotcha. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yep.
You're welcome. Enjoy your visit.
We will. All right, where do they go? I don't see them.
Get that sun behind clouds and makes it really nice out
Oh,
here.
it does. Like even when Dad was at the park, I noticed that sitting at the RV. American House Hotel and Tavern. Entrance.
Handicap entrance.
How's it going?
Good afternoon, folks.
Third day. You ever come in?
Of course, please.
Thank you. Oh, it's nice in here.
That's good in here.
Yes, much more comfortable, luckily.
It is.
Welcome on in. My name's Bill Worst. I'm the co-owner and tavern keep here, as well as the temporary hotel manager while my sister Polly's on her honeymoon.
Well, congratulations to her.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll be sure to pass that along. Where are you folks visiting from?
Reynoldsburg.
Plain City.
Okay.
Aurora.
Ravenna.
So
Okay.
we're near the Cleveland Akron area.
Gotcha.
Well,
right.
these two are, but
Right, us too.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Well, glad you folks made your way here from all those different parts. Welcome on in. We've got rooms available for $1 a night and suites for $2. We do have heated indoor plumbing for our bath facilities and water closets up on the 3rd floor. No outhouses or chamber pots here anymore, at least. Your stay does come with 1 complimentary meal a day in our dining room. Most folks choose the free breakfast since it's a buffet style, and they'd rather upgrade to our lunch and dinner menu options.
That's cool. Very nice job.
Thank you.
There's the barber shop. Anybody
Yes.
has their ears
How much for a
over?
shave and cut?
He's got his prices posted. A haircut or beard trim's 25 cents, and a shave is 10 cents. Mr. Rosman's on a supply run right now. He should be back later this evening. He might open up for an hour since he's not open on Sundays, being a church-going religious man.
Right.
So the public room, you can get a beverage.
Not until 5 p.m., unfortunately.
Okay.
The local temperance movement has managed to restrict the hours in which I can serve alcohol. But yeah, it's after 5. That's where you come to get your drink. Our most popular beverage is the House Ale. It's brewed with hops from my beer garden by my uncle who runs a brewery down in German Village. With the family name Worst. It's called the Worst Brewery, but we like to say it's the best brewery in the city. It's 15 cents a mug. If you prefer something more industrially produced, I do carry Budweiser, perhaps Milwaukee, for 25 cents a bottle.
That would be something to come and try sometime.
And then I've got a variety of wines, of course, if that's more your taste, though the only thing French I carry is champagne. Everything else is German or Portuguese.
Okay.
And then I've got a variety of spirits, so I can whip up shrubs and juleps and cocktails and whatever other mixed drinks you may be interested in. I have a
Long line
few.
and iced tea would be perfect right about now.
Well, if you come back in 3 hours, I'll see what I can do about whipping one up for
Oh, I
you.
might have to come back. I want to step in the barber shop real quick.
Okay.
Very nice.
Old-fashioned chair.
Yep, that's out of the Koch Barber Supply Company in St. Louis, Missouri. If you see the brown handbook on that table over there, that's also a handbook on razors that they sent with the chair that just happens to include advertisements in the back of products that the author recommends, which does include Koch's chairs, mine.
Oh, that's cool. Butterfly razor. sculptures and snake fighters. Halloween.
Wooden barrier? Yeah. Very soon.
They are great if you love your hair or beard, the same short length all the way around. You can just run them through the hair, squeezing as you go, and everything comes out the same length.
Isn't that something?
I know, they're a phenomenal little mechanical device.
That's
So-
almost like a mechanical shear almost.
Right?
That's
I wonder if
cool.
they did base it off of how they get wool off of sheep.
Right?
Mr. Rosman is an advocate of the old-fashioned comb and scissor method, especially for longer hair.
Right.
But he does have those clippers for someone who prefers something a little more uniform.
Like military
Exactly.
type folks. I gotcha. That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
This is pretty neat.
He's named the Colonel. He's named after Colonel Higginbotham, the British Army officer who shot him somewhere in Indochina in the 1880s. Colonel Higginbotham stayed with us a few years back, and he liked his stay so much he wanted to leave us with a gift. And that is customary if you really enjoy your hotel stay, but the 20 to 30 gifts a year we get tend to be paintings or teapots or dish sets. Colonel Higginbotham, being a hunter and I assume wanting to impress my sister a little bit, instead left us with a tiger.
There you go.
It's pretty tired.
I had
Yes.
uncle.
It is. Well, he's not as pretty as he used to be. The years in the sun have bleached a lot of the orange out of the fur. Some of the arsenic they used to preserve it will also help bleach it out.
Right.
I had an uncle, Dana.
Mhm.
He's passed away now. He's rich, but he went to Africa
Uh-huh.
and he actually shot a man-eating tiger that killed 50 people.
Wow.
Really?
Yes, true story.
Wow.
The tiger had
And he has left a lot of his wealth to
To
preserving
preserving.
and education
And
for
education.
Was
kids.
that, you said Africa? I thought most tigers were in Asia.
He was in Africa.
Okay.
Dana Brown.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Dana Brown.
Yeah,
Look that up.
definitely.
Okay, you ready?
Do you have a recycle in here by chance?
Not in here, but there are plenty of cans out around the village with the blue tops.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, that's one of these.
You go to your right, miss.
Okay.
And gents.
Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
It was very informative.
He was.
He was.
We'll take the walk all the way to the other side and cross over on it and
Okay.
go to the Emporium and maybe right here. This way for the church with the name of it.
That's what I was
Oh, look at the puzzle, Megan.
Oh, that is cool.
300 piece.
Mm-hmm.
The weekly newspaper, we have new newspapers printed every Wednesday. Our editor, Mr. Fosterman, is not here today. Takes the weekends off, so it takes about all week to get the newspaper printed. So the telegraphic part of our name refers to how we get news from the telegraphs at the hotel. We sell the telegraphs at the hotel. We also have local news stories and some articles that are reprinted from the dispatch. So it's a long process getting the newspaper printed. It starts with a handwritten story that you report on. Then you take your type on a typewriter. So you see how many letters you'll need and how much space it will take up. Once you know that, you can then plot out exactly where all your articles are going to go. And then comes the tedious part.
Yeah, so you would, for the newspaper, we'd have a larger one, but it doesn't have the larger frames out, so we'll use this as an example. So you would have to get all of those letters from all of the things that you typed out to know exactly how long it is. You would have to come all the way over here and take, where's my little container? And all these little letters. Let me get that one out. Let's get this one. I might just go ahead and grab it. All those little letters. We have letter B. To all of those in there. Take them, make sure that they're tight, and then take it over to this machine. Pop it in there, lather that with some ink, and Mr. Klossman would sit on this end and pump this. It would cause this contraption to move together, get it all printed up, and there you'd have, finally, at the end of the day, your newspaper or your advertisement. That part is the quickest part of the whole process. Thankfully, because of how newfangled that is. This is the old version. This is the 1840 press. And it's a true press. You gotta wind it up, wind it down, pull this back. Takes forever, but this one so much easier.
You can take a newspaper.
Yeah, feel free to take it. We usually charge a penny, but we'll give it to you for free today.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead and take it, and make sure you take a look at the advertisements in here, especially the toy store. Toy store is my favorite place. So if you've been over the toy store,
Yes, we have.
that's always nice. We aren't advertising it anymore, but I know you guys probably need to take a look at one of my favorite folks that we advertise for. You can see him. Hunters.
Oh.
It'll help grow whiskers both on the sides and on top. I haven't tried it on the head yet, but I just got it after a week. It works perfectly. So check out Hunters too if you want. Go ahead and you got this week's
Very cool.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Welcome.
Guys, have a good day.
You too.
You do.
Now, where are we supposed to make this?
Go ahead and grab one.
Thank you.
That's free. You have to pay
for it.
You're welcome.
Nice little souvenir too. Now this was printed in here?
That one's printed over in the main building.
Okay.
That's one of the other issues. One of the newfangled versions of it.
The newfangled version. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yep. Is the town hall open, I wonder?
Want to check it and see?
The school actually has that little gate on it. You can't get inside of it.
Let's just look at it real quick.
Behind you, Ryan, behind you.
Yeah, they're
Is this